गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Hari Om, Hari Om. We'll read the mantra which we were studying yesterday, 12th mantra. Parikshya lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamaya nastya kritah kritena तद्विज्ञानार्थं स गुरुमेवाभिगच्छेत् समित्पाणिः श्रोत्रियं ब्रह्मनिष्ठम्। We were seeing this transition mantra, and which is the basis of sannyas ashram. I had already taken 2 days on this mantra. So yesterday you saw about the importance of Guru. So as I said, when without going to the teacher, when it is said going, so going means it is not a physical going. It's more a emotional offering and intellectual subduing. Emotional offering, I offer my mind and I submit my intellect and I give my body for seva. So going has the implication of obedience, surrender, and ability to hold the sankalpa of the teacher. Because this disciple does not know what is right and what is wrong. And when teacher will give any instruction, he may not feel why is it given because he doesn't know the value of that instruction in the long run. The importance of instruction is known only by the one who himself has used it or who has tried it. So tad vijnanartham sa gurumev. I remember the problem is of the knowledge and not of the action. We saw that. Although I am unlimited, but still I feel limited, and therefore I have to go for knowledge. Something is nitya aparoksh, but not known. It will be known only by knowledge. And something is nitya paroksh and not known, then also it is known by knowledge. Something is extremely intimate. Nitya paroksh means extremely intimate. And it is not known. You need somebody to tell it. No way you can know it. And something is nitya paroksh, extremely remote, like Swarg, Narak, etc., and is still not known, then also it will be known only by knowledge. And knowledge will be given by the teacher. So teacher is required. For moksha, knowledge is required. For knowledge, shastra is required. For shastra, teacher is required. For teacher, going to the teacher is required. This is the chain. I'm repeating it. For moksha, knowledge is required. For knowledge, shastra is required. For shastra, guru is required. And for guru, offering is required. Listening is required. So tad vijnanartham sa guru meva abhigachet. So what is the relationship between the shastra and the knowledge? It is called pratipadya pratipadak sambandh. Pratipadya pratipadak sambandh. So shastra is pratipadak and knowledge is pratipadya. How will you say in English? Propounder, propounded relationship. Propounder and propounded. Pratipadya means propounded and pratipadak means propounder. The relation is not of something which is making you do something. Like cooking book is there. The relation between cooking book and the cooking is one who makes you know and makes you do. So knowledge and action. It is not at only telling you, it is making you cook also. Like the relation between the master and the servant. So servant, what is the relation between master and the servant? One is instructor, another is instruction. There is instruction relationship. Instructor and instruction, action is relevant. There is no that he will tell something and it's over. He will tell you to execute it. Everything there is a relation. Relation between me and my car is I drive, I put a order into it and the car moves. I put it on gear or I put it on ignition or a clutch, and my relation is I have given a signal and the car has to move. There is no propounded relationship between me and the car. It is the instructor and doer and done relationship is there. Similarly, in the world also, I give order to the servant, get me a cup of coffee or please go there. This is the relation. But the scripture between Vedanta and the knowledge, the relation is not of instruction and instructor and instructed. It is propounder and propounded. It is pratipadak and pratipadya. It is propounded something and that has to be known only. That's it. ठीक है ना? So moksha, go back again. Moksha is from knowledge. Knowledge is from scripture. Scripture is from Guru. And Guru, I go back to Guru, I have to approach. Tad vijnanartham sa guru mev abhigachet. I had mentioned 3 causes for the teacher, where teacher is required to increase the sankalp shakti, to remove the kam, krodha, etc. Dharma cannot be followed without sankalp shakti. But to hold the sankalp, the teacher is a helper. He can help to hold the sankalp. Second thing is, my character is now good, but my mind is having more thoughts, high level thoughts are there, multi-directional thoughts. To converge it, we need upasana. This is second area of a teacher. And third area, which is the main area, this was just a supporting area, is the area of the knowledge of the self. And this is a very crucial area. Okay? So this is what we saw till yesterday. I already explained. Now 4th quarter I told it will tell qualification of the teacher. If you remember, I had mentioned. And the qualification, so tad vijnanartham saha samit pani san. Samit pani is the name of a student. In his hand samita is there. Shrotriyam brahmanishtham gurum ev abhigachet. So he goes to the teacher. Who is the teacher? Anybody can say I'm a teacher. So please note, understand these points, that I went to some ashram, and I'll not tell, you know the ashram. I went to some ashram, so students were there. So I asked them, is there any class goes here, morning, satsang, evening? Well, no, we learn in silence only. These may appeal, but this silence means what? I don't know. Supposing you ask any question, teacher is silent, what you will conclude? What will you conclude? You can claim there is no answer. Second conclusion, he can be unhappy. Third, he doesn't like me. Fourth is, there is no topic like that which I am talking. There is always ambiguity on this silence. So don't get carried away by these things. These are not the way the scriptures are there. Or you question, who am I? Who am I, you question, you don't know what you will conclude. There is no backing of the scriptures. No knowledge is possible unless it is heard, whether it is scientific or secular knowledge or spiritual knowledge. And therefore these things have no value. Mysticism or silence and meditation. I will understand in meditation. I don't know what you will understand in meditation. And what is the proof that you are understanding right? Even if you understand something. Tomorrow you meditate, you can conclude something. Tomorrow after I will meditate, I will conclude something else. So these things are quite hazy and unclear about it. So these have no respect in the scripture, this kind of ways and attitudes. Everything what any teacher has to say, therefore Shrotri word, Maharishi Panani in Ashtadhyayi defines as Chanda Adite Vettiva Iti Shrotriya. This is a sutra here. He said Chanda Adite Vettiva. One who has either studied the Vedas or he knows the Vedas. He is called Shrotriya. It's a technical word. Technical, understand? No? When you have specific meaning, that is called technical word. Nothing to do with technology. That you say is the technology involved. Chandah adhite vedtiva iti shrotriya. Ashtadhyayi 5.2.84. This comes there. Chanda adite vedtiva. One who, Chanda means Ved. One who knows the Ved or one who studies the Ved. Very ideally speaking, there is mantra bhag in the Ved, aranyak bhag and Vedant. One who has known it. If not known, at least he knows the Vedant portion, Upanishads he known, which about whom the student he has to explain. Tell me why he is needed now. Supposing he knows the self and doesn't study, supposing somebody great saint is there, he has known the self, but he has not studied properly. Many are there. Brahman Maharshi is there in that. Swami Nityananda is there. They had no formal education, but they were the saints of greatest caliber. What is the problem? Prakriya, when they won't know. What is the procedure of transfer of knowledge? The procedure of transfer of knowledge to the student is a very important step. It is not a haphazard step. You know, there's a difference between when you study with the teacher living in the ashram for a long time. When you come off and on for 5 days, 10 days, then it is like somebody brought a brick on a truck and put it in the car park or somewhere and disturbed the paving. And he brought the brick. But that brick won't make a house. Brick will make a house only when systematically that brick is put one over another for some consistent time with a diagram, with a particular map and drawing. Every day 1, 2 brick, 5, 4, 10, 20 bricks are put with a discipline. Then only that the house or room is made. Scattered concepts don't give the knowledge and don't give the conviction. When every day we study bit by bit, and there is a study in a sequential manner, there is a systematic, sequential, organized study done under the capable Acharya for a long time in a chronological order, then these concepts build up in our mind and tell this meaning is this meaning is this is Jeev, this is Jagat, this is Ishwar, this is Atma, this is Brahm. So that scattered concept gets a proper building up in my mind. It is not scattered, it is organized and it is more consolidated. It is more systematic, consolidated concepts are there, which is now going to help me out from my ignorance. And therefore, one is supposed to live with the teacher so that he can be free from other occupations and the main purpose is fulfilled. Shrotri is required because teacher alone will take the scripture and he only knows the method of communication. Method of communication is very important. How he will prove that there is a consciousness. For that he may do Drishtadrish Vivek. For that he may do Avasthatraya Vivek. For that he may do Panchakosh Vivek. And therefore Shrotri is very important condition because what you are talking should have a base somewhere. If somebody says out of the blue some statement, point is scriptures are the shwas or the breathing of the God. It should be there what you are talking. Otherwise anybody can state something. I will not name those people. And he may be very popular. And I told also to become popular is very easy. Tomorrow I can become very popular. I can show something else. I can use any statement I can give up. and something negative will make me more popular. Popularity, I told you, anybody can propound any belief. And it can be illogical also. And if he continues on his belief for a long time, he will start having followers. So that is not the purpose of the Vedanta. Purpose of the Vedanta is to know the truth. What I am talking should not be out of something of my whims. We should have a backing of the Shastra. Bhagavan has already laid down. One who has made the world has made the way to get out of the world also. So don't think Bhagavan would have forgotten what now you are remembering. Just because somebody has more, maybe he is a good speaker, or he is a good in communication, or maybe he is more elite, or he can speak Hindi well or English well, that doesn't mean what he is talking is right. Or somebody lives in the top of the Himalayas because he is not talking is right. Or somebody doesn't put on sufficient cloth, therefore he is good. All these things are not having any value. Point is, what you are talking is from the main Shastra or not. It is not the question of it appeals me, doesn't appeal me. Question is, where is it written? And for this Shrotri is the tough condition has been written by the Vedas. Because he won't know what to communicate, how to communicate. One who is coming for the first day, which point should be communicated? What is the first step in the Vedantic studies? What is the second step? What's the third step? What's the fourth step? Because this teacher was a student once upon a time, and therefore he has also heard from this parampara, and therefore he knows the way of communication. And the student whom he is teaching to, he will also become a teacher one day, and he will also teach to the same parampara what he has heard. So this parampara which is coming from Lord Shiva is flowing like a river. And therefore Shrotri word is very important. Qualification of a teacher. I hope this point is clear. Why? Because this topic of Atma is extremely subtle. It's not a gross topic. Na narena varena prokte esha suvigyo bahudha chintima ananya prokte gatiratra nasti. Ananya prokte gatiratra nasti. One who is one with that knowledge, he alone can tell about it. Is it clear now? So this is one thing. This is one point. The Shroti is very important. Let me see what Bhashyakar has said. Adhyana Shrutartha Sampanna. Shrotriyam Adhyana Shrutartha Sampanna. Bhashyakar writes that. One who has studied the scriptures. Same thing what I said earlier. He is having the panorama of what is said in Ramayana, what is said in Bhagavad, what is said in Upanishad. Because without studying from a teacher, his understanding won't be clear. He will not have a pramana buddhi into it. That this is asandigdam, abaditam, anadigatam. Yesterday 3 words I used. Or anadigatam I had used, I think. Asandigdam means doubtless. Asandigdam. Abaditam means non-negatable knowledge. And anadigatam means it cannot be known by any other means. Knowledge should have only one pramana. What eyes can say, now eyes are the pramana for form. You cannot say, no, I heard this blue. No, hearing is not, you have a weak pramana. If somebody says, no, I saw it was blue, then it is much stronger than he is saying, I heard it is blue. Because hearing is not a pramana now. Or from I could smell that the fruit is tasty. There is some guesswork is there. He's smelling many times. I also went. And it was not tasty. So smell is not a criteria because the praman, the means of knowledge is the tongue and not the smell, not the nose. It can be deceptive. So that there will be not a right thing. So only one praman is there. These 3 words you please write in your understand praman. 3 words, asandigdam, abaditam and anadigatam. Asandigdam means doubtless. Abaditam means non-negatable. And anadigatam means not known by another means of knowledge. Only one means of knowledge is there. And therefore the means of knowledge for Atma can be only Vedas and nothing else. Vedas are the means of knowledge where no other worldly means are there. Remember, Pratyaksh, Praman, etc. is not working. Okay, is it clear? Let me go ahead now. So Shrotriyam is very important. He will not know the know-how of this to communicate. Communication is very important. He may not miscommunicate something. And what has to be communicated is already written. You don't bring anything new. Don't talk out of your intelligence, because you don't have that much of intelligence, because you will miss to understand what is there. Just because somebody has more views, 25 million, doesn't mean he's right. He can be foolish totally. And somebody may have one view, that doesn't mean he's wrong. Nothing to do all these. Worldly criteria are not in the spiritual areas. This is not the area of popularity or not popularity. Okay? Because somebody said, well, that nothing to do with the views. It has nothing. Anything you can start, and you can start gathering views on some totally non-relevant topic also. Anyway, next word is Brahmanishtham. Please see. These are two qualifications. Brahmanishtham is what? One who is committed to Brahman. Either he is committed to Brahma, or other than Brahma, he doesn't have anything important in his life. Bhashika writes, Hitva sarkman karmani kevale advaya brahmani nishtha yasya soyam brahmanishta. He is not japanishtha, taponishtha. And therefore, he is called brahmanishta. Nishtha means commitment. Who doesn't leave the brahmanishta. Because supposing if somebody knows the scripture, but he is not committed. Committed means his mind doesn't revel or doesn't get solution from it. Then his speaking won't have that command what he can say. It will not come from his heart, because something which has not given you a solution, you cannot talk from it. You can talk something right on that only when something has really, you have personalized something, then only you can talk more about that. Because Guru's work is to talk also. Guru's work is not only to study. He has to be Brahma. He should be appearing as Brahman only. Then only his words will carry weight and value. Otherwise, it will appear as superficial talk, cosmetic talk. As if somebody is only decorating something by words. His talk was a decoration of words. It was a makeup of words. There was no soul into it. There was no depth into it. He was reading and just translating as if. He's reading from the book. Sometimes in the colleges, on the blackboard, they were writing. And the book was there to carry the books also. And then just copying what was in the book. And the students were interested, which is the book. Better why to copy it? I should just purchase the book and find it out what he is writing. And therefore they are called sir. Transfers from one head to another head. That is called sir. Hello sir, how are you? Sir means head. Sir means head. Where your kurta has gone? So, है? ये कुर्ता पहने? हाँ? अच्छा. हर दिन नया कुर्ता है इनका. At least 1 dozen kurta he has. We don't know about the knowledge, but kurta has come. SUP course has given him many kurtas. You all got from here only? Acha. I thought in India they get, but here also good kurtas you can get. So, Brahmanist means what he is talking, he has internalized it. He has meditated on it. That is his very soul. What is your soul when you talk? The talk has a different flavor. It appears that the person who is talking, he's not a superficial talk. He really meant it. Genuine, it was genuine talk. It was genuine what he was talking. He was talking from his own experience, you can make it out. Guruji says something like throwing by hand. If you throw the bullet by the hand, it won't pierce the heart. But same if it comes from the barrel, it can pierce the heart. So when you don't have experience and you talk, it's like throwing the bullet by the hand. And when you are meditating on those concepts every day, and then you talk, it's like it is coming from a barrel of the gun. So it will pierce the heart, and therefore saints' words and the scholars' words are very different. A scholar knows much more than the saint sometimes, because he has done PhD in Brahma Sutra, PhD in Adhyas Bhashya, PhD in that portion. But for them it is a profession. For him it's a profession sometimes. I'm not saying all scholars are like that. And he will talk with much flowery language and much quotations and much left and right he will tell you about this. But saint he's a man of few words. He may not be such genius or he may not be such scholar. But what he's internalized, what he has dived deep into it, and then he brings it out, the listener is much more affected by that talk. It's very contagious. His talks are very contagious. I catch it very fast. Contagious means catch it very, very fast. I hope this much is clear. Let me go. Like this one is a contagious smile. Some people have contagious smile or contagious laughter. That means if he smiles, others also start smiling without any cause. This is called. This is contagious smile. Now let me go to the last mantra of this particular section. I have not read it, I think. Nice padhana. Tasmai savidvanupasannaya samyak prashanta chittaya shamanvitaya yenaksharam purusham veda satyam pruvachatam tattvato brahma vidyam. Now this student went to the teacher, Guru. And Guru is mentioned by the word here, Vidwan. Vidwan is called Guru here. Why Vidwan? Because he is knowing that knowledge which he is talking. And he is that knowledge. In other knowledges, when you are talking on chemistry, you need not be a chemical. When you are talking on physics, you need not be physical. When you are talking on zoology, you need not be animal. When you are talking on botany, you need not be a plant. When you are talking on history, you should not become a history. But when you are talking on Brahman, you should be the Brahman. There is a difference. Brahman alone should talk on Brahman. As a Jeev, if you talk on Brahman, then your talk won't have any weight. You will just translate something written or heard here and there. You will not bring out any blue idea or new ideas which has come from meditation today. You are just translating something you have read somewhere and you by-hearted certain lines here and there. It should come, something should be your own thought which you have meditated, and in that meditation it has really emerged. It should be very new. There is a difference between Rasik and Rasagya. When you sing a song, we repeat a song. I enjoy that song. I am rasik. Rasak means one who knows the very songs, how it has gone, which rag has come, how this rag will be here. So many people talk on Upanishad, they just translate the words of the book, etc. Because first thing, they are jeev, they are sad, they are happy. So what they talk is very different than what they are. This is the difference between the secular knowledge and the spiritual knowledge. And therefore these saints, like one my sister, they just say very few words and it has a very big impact. Many have not read also. Many of them have not read. Ramana Maharshi etc. didn't read Bhash and all these things. Many don't read. They are sitting whole day. Where there's time to read? What you reading after that, what you have will know. They already have the knowledge of. Why should they read? They read out of their hobby if they require, but that is not a necessity for them to read. See, the Vidwan word is there. Vidwan is for the one Brahmanist or the Shotri, Guru. And Tasmai, don't make Tasmai Vidwan. Bole Tasmai Vidwan, marenge tumko. Tasmai Vidwan nahi hoga. Tasmai, don't Sanskrit is a problem. Tasmai is fourth case. So Tasmai is for the student. All fourth case, please correct. Bole what? Which court case? No. So, like two Ram is called Ramaya, two Krishna is called Krishnaya, two Shiv is called Shivaya. So when it's to something, you give something that is, to whom you give is in the fourth case. I think cases are being studied, Vibhakti. So Shanta Chittaya, Shamanvitaya, Upsannaya, all are in fourth case. उनको एक साथ कर दो. So in, to, for, these are not used in Sanskrit. To, by, for, in, of, all these things are removed. So this Vidwan, and you cannot read in a linear manner. Don't read Sanskrit in a linear manner. That Ram goes to school, you have to read like that. Sanskrit is not like that. Goes Ram school. So this will be there. Ramaha graham gacchati. So this can be written as gacchati graham Rama. So it's not necessary that it will be in the same order. Same thing it was written, Vidwan, Tasmai, Upsannaya, Prashanchittaya, Shamanvitaya, Vidwan. Yeah, that homework you have to do it. That is called Anvaya. So now this teacher is there, and now student's qualification is again mentioned. What was mentioned there as Nirvedam Ayat? In the 12th mantra, same Upasannaya, number 1, Samyak Upsannaya, this is number 1. Samyak will go to Upsannaya. Then Prashanchittaya, number 2. And number 3 is Shamanvitaya. These are the 3 qualifications of the student when who has come. Matlab kya? Samyak Upasannaya means Samit Pani. He has come with a really genuine student is there. He really meant to understand that. He is not just come to see the teacher. He has not come as a casual visitor of the ashram or casual listener or by the way or just like that. It's not his way. He's really burning in the samsara and there he really wants an answer. And therefore, Upasannai, he has taken the samidha, dry twigs, people tree or something, people twigs, not tree, people twigs, and then he has presented to the teacher, that is called Upasannai Samyak. Upasannai Samyak. Is it clear? So Prashant Chitta, sorry, this is the one that's there. And second word is Prashant Chitta. Prashant Chitta. देखो. And Bhaskar here writes, Uprat Darpadi Dosha. He doesn't have arrogance, etc. Uprat Darpadi. Uprat means withdrawn. doesn't have arrogance or ahankar, because this will become very big problem in learning. The high level of availability is required in the teaching. In many things you won't understand many times. So what arrogance does, it makes you non-receptive. And it involves you somewhere else. So when supposing somebody has given you a lot of love and you have ahankar, you will get attached after that, because that personality got too much of importance. So you will get very close to that person, and this will ultimately become rag. Or somebody has not treated you well, so you start hating because you did not get. So though ahankar will always take you on side tracks here and there, because everywhere you will get apman, man. It's not that you won't get anything anywhere. You will get only apman or you will get only man. Both you will get. This is the world's way. Ramji got, Krishnaji got. Why not we will get? But ahankar is not able to handle both. And the amount of instructions is given, the ability to take instruction and agya is very less if you have arrogance is there, because I am not habituated to listening and doing. This habit is not there in me. Therefore, biggest training of the children should be to learn to listen first. Learn to listen. Don't question. It may be appearing absurd to you, but just do it. And after 6 months of doing, you will understand whether was it really needed. Now you understand, don't know that was needed. It should not. Everything need not be told. You do this because of this. So the uparat adi prashant chittaya. Otherwise, he will not be because I told you, na, 2 areas of the guru are sankal pradhan. One is the area of dharma, other is the area of upasana. One handles the character, other handles the mind. And when 2 things are cleansed, the weeds are cleared up, then only you can have the knowledge of the Brahman in the same mind. So when the arrogance is less, what happens? The teacher has an easy accessibility in the mind and in the inner core of the student. He can go inside and do the work. Go inside the mind and do the work. Supposing you want, your plumbing is not, that there's a problem in your bathroom plumbing is not okay, or geyser is not functioning. Or supposing there is some problem in the wiring of your room, and somebody comes in your room who said, no, I don't allow anybody to enter my bedroom, or I don't allow anybody to go see my bathroom. So then he cannot work. Then your geyser and your wiring will be defective all the way. So when a person does not have arrogance, very good thing what happens is that he allows the acceptability. Okay, you can enter my mind, I'll tell you what is my problem. I tell you where I am suffering from. And you can go, I will do whatever you will want. If you say do this step, I'll do. If you say keep quiet, I'll keep quiet. If you say talk, I'll talk. If you say out, stand, I'll stand. This ability to allow the teacher to get into your routine or your mind or your life totally, to that extent you will be having fast development, because somebody else will handle the difficult portion of your life. And therefore uparat chitta is mentioned. Otherwise you cannot handle by yourself. समझ में आ रहा है ना? Understood? हाँ, उपरत चित्त, उपरत दर्प आदि दोष है. This is the bahirang qualification. Antarang qualification is shaman bataya. Antarang means, this is called shat sampatti. Sham adi means shat sampatti. Sham, dam, uparati, shraddha, titiksha, samadhan ityadi. Shat sampatti. That is called shaman vitaya. Shaman vitaya means one which has come from upasana. And prashant chittaya means one which has come from karma yoga. So karma yoga makes you little dilutes your ego, and upasana quietens your mind. Karmyog handles your uncontrolled character, and upasana handles the single pointedness of the mind. Because the teacher will say something, to hold and retain it and to meditate upon that, you need this. Otherwise, you will only sit in the class and you won't catch anything. Because you have a scattered mind. And if you have not done Karma Yoga, then you will not take the instruction and your progress will be very slow. ठीक है ना? Shaman vitaya, viraktaya. And now this teacher is going to tell. Now, tasmai, so samyak upasannaya prashanchitaya shamanvitaya tasmai savidwan. To this student, vidwan, the teacher should now teach. Teach what? How to cook? No. Then teach what? How to do jap? No. That already he has done it. That he'll do it. Then teach what? Yen. I told you yen will convert into yaya because yaya will go with tam. So yen aksharam purusham veda tam brahma vidyam. Akshar word had come where first? Para. What is that slok? Where is that akshar word? What is the mantra? What is that mantra? Where this akshar came first? अत परा तो बीच ऊपर वाला तुम हटा दी सब. अथ परा यया तत् अक्षरम अधिगम्यते. तत्रा परा ऋग्वेद यजुर्वेद सामवेद अथर्वेद शिक्षा कल्पो व्याकरणम निरुक्तम छंदम ज्योतिषामिति. अथ परा यया तदक्षरम अधिगम्यते. अरे छोड़ दो बाद में देखना. सो पहला तो यहाँ आया है. परा हैज कम, अक्षर हैड कम फर्स्ट देयर. हाँ, उसके बाद भी आया कहीं से. उसके बाद कहाँ आया है? 7 में आया. अच्छा देख लिया. कहाँ पे? हाँ? नहीं, फर्स्ट क्या है? मंत्र क्या है? हाँ, ये तो नामी में पर आया है. अक्षरात् संभवति है विश्वम. अब हियर व्हाट वाज टोल्ड एज अक्षर वर्ड पकड़े हुए हैं. देखो, टीचर विल टीच. व्हाट टीच? टू दिस स्टूडेंट. व्हाट? अक्षर पुरुषम. अब अक्षर के साथ पुरुष वर्ड भी आ गया. एंड 3 मीनिंग्स ऑफ अक्षर आर गिवन बाय भाष्यकार. 1 मीनिंग ऑफ अक्षर इज विकार negation, which therefore अक्षर word is there, which does not have any modification. Number 1 meaning, अक्षर. Second meaning is from 8th conjugation, kshan dhatu is there, to be heard. Apaksha is not there. Apakshiyate. Something is going down, declining. Like after 40, there is apakshiyate. Apakshiyate. Understand apakshiyate, na? Huh? Nahi understand? When certain items you purchase, it is written best before. So that age in which you are not best before is gone now. Oh my God, yes. Not best before. Take it, but it's not the best before. It's gone, that age has gone. So this is the kshana. Second dhatu is 8 conjugation. That thought is called kshana. So kshanute, that which is not heard. This removes apakshiyate. And third meaning is kshi. Kshayati, to decay. One P is there. To decay. So three meanings are there of akshar. Which does not modify. Second, which does not decay. Which does not hurt, doesn't get hurt. And third is which doesn't decay. I'm repeating, which does not modify. Which does not modify. Second is which doesn't get hurt. And third is which doesn't decay. These are the three meaning Bhaskar is written. I'm not saying. Aksharanat, akshatatvat, akshayatvat cha. I must have made you underline. In the Bhashya is there. So that akshar, he has to tell this. And from which everything has come out. Purusham. Purusham has two meaning. One meaning is Purnatvat, other is Purishainat. Which is whole, that's called Purnatvat. And Purishainat, one who sleeps in the city. From the point of view of Paramatma, it is complete whole. And from the point of view of Jeev, which is in the Jeev, not working. Not working means it is just a seer, not a doer. Purnatvat and Purishaina, that is Purush. Not the Purush is three, not that Purush. Purush. So, Yaya Aksharam Purusham Veda Satyam. Yen Aksharam Purusham Ved Tam Brahma Vidyam. What has to be told is Brahma Vidya. Upanishad is saying, see, Tam Brahma Vidyam. And he has to tell Tattvataha. Tattvataha means as he received. Don't add some embellishments. From your side. Tattvata means exactly as you receive, put in that manner. कुछ जोड़ उसमें घटाओ जोड़ो मत. क्योंकि Atma has not gone through any changes. That you tell something else also. You maintain the quality of that teaching. Maintain the same level of understanding. So Tattvataha Provacha. I hope this is clear. And he is telling about Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya. Remember this Brahma Vidya word had come earlier? Well, this way, how many remember that? कहाँ है भाई? हाँ? Sir Brahma Vidya? Sir Vidya Pratishtham. How the whole mantra goes? Brahma Devanam Prathama Sambhabhuva Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gopta Sa Brahma Vidyam Sar Vidya Pratishtham Atharvaya Jeshta Putraya Bapraha. वहाँ हमने बताया था ब्रह्म विद्या ब्रह्म की विद्या या ब्रह्मणा प्रोक्तम both meanings are there. But here it is Brahma Vidya is Brahma Vidya. Brahma ki Vidya, not Brahmana Bhakti. The knowledge of the Brahma, the knowledge of the self, the knowledge of the cause. Remember that cause? S was there, C was there, S was there, U was there, then C was there, consciousness, and T was there. Start wale baat, C, S, U, C, T. Tell about that. He बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. He should tell about that knowledge. This is the Shruti is telling now. That student should be told, such a student, by such a teacher, and he should tell this knowledge. This teacher should tell, this teacher means Shruti Brahmanish teacher, should tell this kind of student who is have Nirved, who is Samyak Upasanna, who is Prashanchit, who is Shamanvit. And he should be learning this knowledge of Brahma Vidya now. Which Vidya? Paravidya. Which Vidya? Knowing which everything else is known. Connect all. And now the whole text will be on Paravidya. So this completes the Mundak first. And now we are entering the second Mundak now, which is the core Mundak. core portion, these two sections are the core portion of Mundaka Upanishad. Oh, yes. The first two sections are now set all the things, introduction of everything, student, teacher, knowledge, what is action, what is this, what is the fault, what is the positive points of the action. Everything was told now. 9 was in the first section, number of mantras, 13 are in the second. Now we are going to next two, only we'll be talking about Paravidya now onwards. Let's not start, we'll start today. Start today only, yes. We need some gap, 1-2 days. Tadetat satyam yatha sudiptat pavakad vispulingaha सहस्रशः प्रभवन्ते स्वरूपाः तथा क्षणाद् विविधाः सौम्य भावाः प्रजायन्ते तत्र चैवाप्यन्ते. Now we'll start this tomorrow. But don't think class is over. I said class start this mantra. Class is continuing. So if you remember, tadetat satyam word had come earlier also in 1.2. There satyam had a meaning that karma has a karmphal. Remember that? This, that is true. And this, that, if you remember, this which is in the mind of this teacher and that which he has to transport or he has to communicate in the mind of the student. For a student, knowledge is that. For the teacher, knowledge is this. I had mentioned that. Oh, you are talking about this person I know. Supposing somebody is describing that person, he came on the stage, he sang very well in front of the audience of thousands of people. Then this person will know, oh, this person I know whom you are talking about. But that person who doesn't know him, he will say that person on the stage. And he will address as this person, he is my friend. This person I know. So this etat is for close and tat is for far in Sanskrit. So etat is for close. Etat, eshaha. Etat means eshaha balakaha. This child. But sa balakaha. So sa means far away balak is there. He's on the gate. Anguli that side. He's far away. It's called sa. Etat means something is very close. So tad etat satyam. So etat satyam is what you will perceive it. And etat means what I know it internally. And here satyam has a meaning, please be careful, which is non-negatable, which is beyond karma and karmphal, which is beyond Jagat Jivan Ishwar. There the meaning was vyavharik meaning. The karma has karmphal. That was the meaning of satyam in 1.2. And in 2.1, meaning of satyam is Brahman, which is at all place, all time, and all object, which is abhaditam. So tadetat satyam. I hope you have got the difference between two kinds of satyam. Don't mix both satyam. Okay. So here, Bhashkar writes, Taditat Satyam Yatha Bhutam. Vidya Vishayam Yatha Bhutam is here is Atyantikam Satyam, which does not negate it. It is not. Here is Satyam, that is Satyam, that is Satyam, that is Satyam. But that Satyam, Vyavaharik Satyam, is not, it is only applicable to karma and karmphal. It's true. Action has a fruit. Really it has a fruit. It's true that his good actions has given him the fruit. The truthfulness of the action converting into karmphal, that is a relative satyam. And here is the absolute satyam, which is non-negatable in time, space and object. This difference is there. More we will see tomorrow. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि
सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु, पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो, पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभो। हर 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 हरा नमो शिव 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 शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो हराय नमो, हराय नमो शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो हराय नमो, हराय नमो शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो हराय नमो। सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु, पाहि प्रभु मां पाहि विभो। शम्भो शङ्करा सदा शिवाय, सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु, पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि